Team USA basketball. They got to stir up some drama. They got to stir up some drama with Paige Bueckers hitting a shot on Caitlin Clark. They got to stir up some drama, and of course, just setting both of them up to get cooked in the comments.
Team USA Basketball just released some practice video, and within seconds the internet went crazy. All of this hype came from one simple moment where Paige Bueckers made a single shot over Caitlin Clark during a routine drill. You'd honestly think a title had just been won based on how people reacted online. But here's the real truth behind it. USA Basketball knew exactly what they were doing when they chose to post that clip. They were intentionally fueling the already heated rivalry between the two fan bases. After nearly 5 months of Caitlin Clark fans waiting to see her back on the court in any serious basketball action, this short practice moment is what they got. And just like everyone expected, social media completely exploded over it.
Like CC wasn't getting PB to turn over that ball last time like they played 3 times. Last time they played like 3 times. Yeah. Paige Bueckers thought Caitlin Clark was on her team. She turned the ball over so much. I hope you are monitoring the negative, nasty comments from...
So here's what I want to ask you, and I honestly want to hear your take on it. How does one normal practice shot in a basic drill turn into total chaos and non-stop arguments online? Share your thoughts in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious what this situation reveals about today's basketball fans and the way we watch, interpret, and react to content. Here's what really happened. Team USA Basketball shared some practice clips from their training camp in North Carolina, and one short moment was enough to make the internet lose control. In that clip, Paige Bueckers hit a shot over Caitlin Clark during a routine defensive drill that anyone who understands basketball would recognize as completely normal. There was nothing special or dramatic about the play at all, yet the online reactions came fast and were wildly over the top when you step back and look at the situation as a whole. Let's be very clear about what we actually saw in that video, because the story around it has completely spun out of control. This was a simple practice drill, not a heated one-on-one battle or a high-pressure scrimmage where anything real was at stake. It was just a normal defensive drill meant to help players work on specific situations. Paige got a shot up and it went in. Caitlin played defense the way she's supposed to. That's it. That's the whole moment. Nothing deeper or more dramatic than that. But here's the part that really stands out. USA Basketball knew exactly how people would react when they chose to post that clip. They had plenty of other moments from the same practice they could have shared. Caitlin knocking down her trademark deep threes, Cameron Brink sending shots flying, or any number of highlight plays from other elite players. Instead, they intentionally picked the clip of Paige scoring on Caitlin, fully aware it would spark huge engagement. And it worked perfectly, because the comments section instantly turned into a full-blown online battleground.
Oh, got you.
Caitlin Clark fans immediately jumped in to defend her, and honestly, their points were fair. They reminded everyone this was just one possession in a practice drill, that Caitlin had been sidelined for nearly 5 months recovering from injury, and that practice representatives don't prove anything about who's better. On the other side, Paige Bueckers fans reacted like she had just secured a finals MVP, acting as if one made shot in a drill suddenly settled the debate between the two. But here's the truth both sides seem to ignore, and it's frustrating. Elite players score on each other all the time. That's basketball. When great offense meets great defense, sometimes the scorer wins, sometimes the defender does. One single practice possession tells you absolutely nothing about overall greatness. The reason this blew up is simple. Social media doesn't reward nuance. It rewards hot takes and fan loyalty. That's why the comments quickly turned petty, with unfair shots at Paige's injury history and equally childish digs at Caitlin referencing old college matchups. USA Basketball knew this would happen. They understand the rivalries, the fan emotions, and how even a hint of drama drives massive engagement. What gets lost in all this noise is what actually matters. Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers aren't enemies. They're elite teammates preparing for international competition. Caitlin looked sharp for someone coming off a long injury layoff, moving well, shooting confidently, and competing hard on defense, which also pushes back against the tired narrative that she doesn't care on that end. Her continued engagement during her injury period shows real maturity and professionalism. Paige being at this camp matters too. She's working back from her own injuries and trying to reclaim momentum that was taken from her through no fault of her own. Both players are incredibly skilled scorers with deep offensive bags, and both have scored on top defenders their entire careers. The real story should have been simple and positive. Caitlin is back, Paige is healthy, and Team USA is stacked with talent working toward a shared goal. Instead, one harmless practice shot turned into manufactured drama, exactly as expected, and that's honestly the most exhausting part of all.